Well, we are back once again with another My Adventures with Superman review. I was gonna do the look up in the sky thing again, but I've been doing it for every other episode, so we're just gonna do regular this time. But yeah, we are here to cover the 5th episode of My Adventures with Superman season 3. Insert Bon Jovi meme here. We are halfway there.
And what a way to be a mid-season finale for this arc.
Yeah, we quote unquote end the Cyborg Superman arc, but dovetail into the plot of the second half of the season, which is going to be very interesting. So, as per usual with this episode reviews, we'll be recapping the events of the episode, giving our initial thoughts and reactions, and then kind of speculating at the very end on what we think is going to happen for this second half of the season. What a great episode. This was a fantastic episode. Again, as a Dragon Ball fan, I couldn't help but see just all the parallels of just Dragon Ball and the Android / Future Trunks saga in this. Like, fucking the fact, and also we called it. I think we mentioned it in our previous episode review. We speculated that, so if the way that John is acting towards Kara and Jimmy, if Lois and Clark are dead, they were probably the ones that raised him. We were right. Well, we didn't see anything about Jimmy, but we saw that Kara raised Jimmy, or raised John. I said Jimmy. she didn't raise Jimmy. She dated Jimmy.
But she taught John how to fight, to use its powers, and then she died.
Yep. She's his future Gohan, which is sad.
Yep.
And John, not wanting John being traumatized from seeing her die once. He's like, I don't think I could handle seeing it happen again. So he's trying to be very protective. He's trying to keep her away from the battle. And then she comes to him and is like, John, do you hate me or something? What did I do to you in the future? And then he like opens up and breaks down. And I'm just like, oh, you poor guy. But they work together and kick ass. But I gotta say, they really killed it on the animation front here. Like, the fight, like this fight was on the quality of like a finale level fight, which is why it's like, this is episode 5.
Yeah, they really wanted to show Hank as a threat, which I'm okay with, actually.
Oh yeah, and like
Hank was really on this kick, this delusion that he was doing the right thing for the people of Earth,
protecting them from an alien threat, and when it turned out he was the threat all along. Also, I like that they like expanded on his powers. They hinted at a little bit of like him being able to like hack into like electronics and electronic systems, so he caused all this like mayhem and like crashes and stuff around the city to distract the the L family. And I said it while we were watching, but I really like how My Adventures depicts kryptonite sickness in this. It's like these crystal growths, and it's just so nasty and almost body horror-y, and it's so cool.
I mean, they got away with it with turning Dr. Morrow into Parasite. That was some body horror stuff that I really liked from previous season. So they really continued with that trend.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Indeed.
Because they're definitely wearing the anime inspirations on their sleeves when it comes to a lot of this.
Oh yeah. I brought up Dragon Ball, but the people who made this show are clearly Dragon Ball fans.
Not just Dragon Ball fans, but Evangelion fans, because when Parasite became Kaiju-san...
he looked like an Eva. He did look like an Eva.
Yeah. But fact of the matter is, I love that Hank really believed his delusions, like he normally does, but he also has that tinge, because we were joking about it while watching it. He was just the maker Reed Richards from the Ultimate Universe of Marvel Comics, just talking some heavy stuff, just thinking he's all that in a bag of chips when he's actually the most pathetic man on the planet.
And he also has that same kind of like Ultimate Reed self-pity of like, if they can't love me, I'll kill them all.
Also, I am just shocked and amazed that Lois drove all the way from Kansas to Delaware in the speed that she did.
I am very confused. I still don't understand the equivalence, because like DC cities are fucking weird, because like Gotham and Metropolis are supposed to be the New York and New Jersey, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Metropolis is in Delaware.
Yeah, so like that doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense.
I mean, Delaware is next to Jersey.
Yeah. But like, how do you get from Kansas?
Okay.
But how do you drive from Kansas to Delaware? Like, does he have
That's what I'm saying. That's what I am saying. But I believe, because there is an inherent logic that, thanks to JLA Avengers, is that the DC Earth is a tad bigger than the Marvel Earth.
Yeah.
So it gives the explanation for the unique cities.
Because Smallville did this too, where like Metropolis was like not too far from Kansas. Like Clark could drive down from college all the time. It's like, but that's in Kansas.
It would make sense for Metropolis to be located in Kansas, but nope, Delaware. Why?
I would have expected like Metropolis to be like Missouri, or something. Yeah. But like, whatever.
But enough city semantics of the DC universe.
We don't need to talk about. We're not here to talk about comic geography. We're here to talk about My Adventures with Superman.
Well, technically, it's still in the show because it's Superman canon all throughout. But the fact of the matter is,
Lois is the fastest driver in the DC universe, I guess.
Yep.
Because she got
she decked Lex. That punch. Ooh.
It wasn't even her driving though.
Oh yeah, it was Jimmy. Okay, so Jimmy is the fastest driver in the DC universe.
Maybe Vin Diesel needs to.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on.
I'd watch that Fast and Furious. Now, what kind of weird supernatural thing do you think Jimmy would turn into? I don't know. My money's on Turtle Man. Nice contrast. Turtle driving fast car. But anyways, but yeah, punching Lex. That was a fun cathartic moment. And also like her pointing out, because he was like, your boyfriend, you think you're safe because your boyfriend's gonna protect us. Like, you do realize that Angela's coming after you next. So get your ass in gear.
Mm-hmm.
And so then the fight happened. It's a pretty sick fight. Clark taps into his electric blue Super Saiyan mode. And we were speculating as we were watching, and we called it. Him tapping into that electric blue mode is kind of equivalent to Clark's solar flare power in the comics, where it burns the solar energy out of his cells temporarily. Now, this Clark doesn't know that his powers come from a yellow sun. At least I don't think he's discovered that yet. Did he? I don't remember. Has he discovered that?
I believe he did, but he feels like he burnt out his powers.
Yeah, I guess the thing is he doesn't know that he can recharge. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Well, I remember vaguely that he knows that his powers come from yellow sun radiation.
Okay.
But he's still learning how his powers overall function.
Yeah, so he thinks for now that he's just completely powerless. Which, obviously we know won't last long because there are 5 more episodes left. Although this would be, like I said, this felt like a finale. This definitely feels like would have been a good cliffhanger. Like, what's going to happen next season? Also, I'm surprised we didn't see Bizarro in that fight at all.
Yep. Oh, I get it now.
Mhm.
I get it now. They're saving him for the next Back to the Future
Oh yeah, probably.
part of the storyline.
Probably. I could see that.
Because it makes the most sense. Because they have to do the War of the Supermen.
Oh yeah.
Because this was supposed to be the death of Superman. But then we have the entire who's going to be the next Superman after his death.
Yeah.
The reign of the Superman.
Yeah. So yep. So, oh man. All right. So I guess now now that we've like talked about like the fight and stuff, we can go into the speculation. But what? So, you know, piggybacking off of that, do you think like maybe that they'll have to reactivate Hank to take down Brainy Lex? Is what we're gonna call it for now, because we don't know if it's a Brainy Lex, but like those three little circular thingies, that's 100% Brainiac coded. So like,
who knows? He might have acquired the parasite armor to some degree.
oh yeah, that it could be that too.
But fact of the matter is, Lex is wearing a weird bodysuit and he's bald.
Yep.
So
And he's like, and Slade referred to him as High Commander, so he's in charge
yeah.
of,
So
you know, John's fucked up dystopian future, which is still a fucked up dystopian future.
and we got rid of one megalomaniac, only to have another megalomaniac rule over everything.
Yep, time travel's a bitch.
And yeah, and notice the surname change.
Yeah.
Jonathan Lane.
Yeah, they don't call him Jonathan Kent. They call him John. But I think that's just Lex not acknowledging the Superman part, because the part that he recognizes the human part of him. At least that's how I interpreted it. But it could be a more significant change too. It could.
Who knows? I
Yeah.
can see both.
Yeah,
Mhm.
both are a possibility.
Mhm.
But one of the things I really like about this particular moment is that we have like weird but funny designs for the Eradicators.
Yeah. They do still have like the yellow sunglasses that the Eradicator is like, you know, it's like part of it, like a signature part of his look.
Mm-hmm.
And I do kind of like that the Eradicators also look like Superman robots, like the traditional Superman robots that you see operating around the fortress.
With the goofy little like headlights, because the Eradicator had the weird sunglasses thing.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
I like the nod. It's
Yeah,
hilarious.
It's cool. It's a really good design. But yeah, so is that pretty much it? Does anybody else have any speculation to add? All right. Nah, I feel like we're good here. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what the second half of the season holds. I also hope that, you know, Kara having this near-death experience will finally snap her and Jimmy out of it, and they'll just start fucking dating already. Jesus Christ, I'm tired of this gag.
Yep. I want to be done with it, man.
Like, I know Lois and Clark got together super fast, and like, you know, you didn't get to drag it out, but we actually applauded you for not dragging it out. Don't drag out Kara and Jimmy. Just let it happen.
Yeah, come on. Just please.
Like, I'm annoyed I'm annoyed with both of them for doing this. I'm not just annoyed with Jimmy. Kara annoys me too. Just make it a thing, please. That's all I'm asking. But yeah,
Please.
let us know what you guys thought about the episode in the comments down below. Do all the usual YouTube things, and we will catch you guys next week for another My Adventure with Superman review. Until next time, it is time for us to go up, and away. Peace.